taking the time tonight out of your busy lives, as I'm sure we all have it, and coming out to look at a great opportunity, one that is absolutely exploding. So thank you to everybody, and congratulate yourselves all for being here and taking time out, because the future won't change unless you make a change. So welcome to our Vasayo event, and we're going to go through a couple things tonight. We're going to show you how the product is affecting lives. I can only speak for myself. We're going to show you how the business opportunity basically works. We're going to give you guys a quick rundown and let you guys go home and enjoy the rest of your evenings. Everybody okay with that? And everybody's so quiet. Don't worry about it. Say hi. You guys are good. I like a little interaction. I'm
all
sorry.
Right, the wave.
So, the wave. Okay. Woo! Okay. So this is being recorded, so God bless, right? Anyway, so for me, guys, Vasayo is life-changing. So I would tell you, my name's Adam Brand. I work as an accountant. I'm happy with my job, and I was worried about my future. My future in regards to my retirement planning, putting my kids through college, and just the way life is going. A few months ago, I was introduced to Vasayo by Frank and Penny, and my life has changed. I feel a better vision, purpose, direction. There's more fun in my life than you could ever imagine, and truly, I feel that my future is on a completely different direction, and that direction is up the mountain. And it may be a climb, but I'm up for the challenge, and we're going to the top. And we hope all of you are coming with us. So, this is Vasayo, guys. The products are amazing, and we're going to go through a couple quick things. So, delivering solutions, and you're going to see that's in more than one way. That's health, that's wealth, that's wise. You name it, it's there. So, product disclaimer, guys. So, essentially, you can't tell anybody how it's helping you because this product doesn't cure diseases. That's not what it does. This is a food supplement. You can't tell anybody how much you make. Welcome to the real world, right? So we'll move on. We know those things. Now this is a quick video for Dallin, and this is what touched my heart. So I'm going to sit down with you guys and watch this video.
Dowlin, Larson.
If there was ever a time in the history of the world, I believe, when the world needed solid companies based on principles to stand up and do the right thing, it's now. Hello and welcome to this Vasayo View event. We are Dallin and Carrie Larson, founders of Vasayo, and we want to thank you for spending some time with us today and hope you like what you see.
In addition to Vasayo, we're husband and wife to a blended family of 11 children, 10 of whom are living, and the grandparents to an ever-changing number. Today that number stands at 7, but in a few more weeks we'll be adding 2 more grandchildren to our nest.
That's a big family, my friends. For the past almost 30 years, I've helped create and build 2 successful direct selling companies that have expanded around the globe, and in the process paid out billions of dollars to hundreds of thousands of families and individuals. Some of those folks have earned a part-time income, while others have created a significant full-time income. In fact, some of these folks have earned a check each week for the past 27 years.
Our lives have truly been amazing, and yet we believe our best days are in front of us. Vasayo will be our final venture, and we'll be spending the rest of our lives with our own family as well as our Vasayo family. Our goal is to bless 1 million lives physically, financially, and spiritually, one person at a time.
Vasayo will be our legacy company. We have created a solid foundation for success. We have a disruptive product story backed by science. We have proven world-class leadership. Our timing is exceptional in the marketplace, and your timing is pristine because you are joining us in our infancy. We offer a rewards plan that is beyond lucrative, as well as free trips around the world as you grow your very own Vasayo business. We provide a proven system that has been decades in the making. It's called the Vasayo Action Plan, and it's your blueprint to success. Simply follow the system. Finally, as you join us on this journey, we will certainly encourage you to participate in our community as we go out and bless the lives of the less fortunate among us.
And in a world that's increasingly disconnected, Vasayo is building a connected community, one that's about blessing others and doing significant things. Regardless of the color of your skin, your financial status, your faith, or your background, We welcome you to come home to Vasayo and help us create a culture we can all be proud of.
Amen. You know, we don't promise you riches and don't promise we will be perfect. We do promise to be honest and to do all we can to put you in a position to win in life. We will do our best so that through Vasayo you can take greater ownership of your life and for the things that matter most in your life.
We've started Vasayo because we want to give back, and we believe that when you are blessed, you should become a blessing to others. We encourage you to exercise a little faith and start using the Vasayo products and experiencing our community and see where this journey takes you. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
You know, I've always said that the past is usually a pretty good indicator of the future. Well, we've built 2 large companies over the past almost 30 years, but the number 3 has always been my favorite number. And Vasayo is our 3rd and final venture. I have a good feeling. In the prior company we founded and through its success, I was honored as the CEO of the Year in the state of Utah, as well as an Ernst & Young National Entrepreneur of the Year in America. I say this not to brag, certainly, but to give you some level of comfort that we know this business and have been successful in the past. You know, if a boy like me from the potato fields of Idaho, who barely graduated from high school, and whose college entrance exam score would keep him out of most colleges in America, can achieve some measure of success and travel the world over, so can you. You see, once I discovered my passion, what I was born to do, my whole world changed, and so can yours. People all over the world have been looking and waiting for a company with proven leadership that is uncompromising in its values and principles. A company where they could regain their passion for life and allow them to dream and achieve once again. I want you to know that that wait is over. It's time to deliver a better solution for individuals and families around the world. It's Vasayo time. Welcome home.
Is it just me? I almost cry every time.
I just said that to you.
I feel funny. I feel like
Every time.
Okay, so guys, for me that video was the beginning. So, you know, getting the phone call was one thing, and turning that on and seeing that, it just let me know I was in the right place with the right people. So now this is Vasayo, and they came up with an acronym for us: Vision, Action, Steadiness assures your outcome. I would say that's common sense. Simple enough, right guys? I mean, if you stay the course, you're gonna get where you're going. So figure out where you're going, stay the course, all right? The 5 pillars to a legacy company. Guys, all I can say is experience is if you go back and do a little homework and you know anything about business, then you know Donald Larson has led some amazing companies, and you know the leadership in this room and the leadership around us is gonna lead us to greatness. All you gotta do is stay on the track, okay? Disruptive science and products. I know we're not allowed to do any testimonials, correct, Frank? You're taking the time tonight out of your busy lives.
Absolutely.
And so, look at a great opportunity. I can absolutely tell you my personal experience. So thank you to everybody. After over 12 years of sleeping an average of 8 hours a night and about an hour and a half to 2 hours at a time. Anybody here remember Walter Mondale? Mm-hmm. Right? And the suitcases under his eyes. So maybe you guys don't know me well enough to know that, but there's no doubt that something has happened. Okay, and when I go to bed till I wake up, it's a great night. So I'm trying to keep it short and simple. The right timing, guys. This is the one that shocks me. Okay, so we look at the baby boomers. We look at things. I'm a business person, right? So we look at generations, and we look historically, and what has made tons of money. And so the baby boomers have made billions and billions and billions of dollars. And so we're in a curve that actually is affected by them. But what's funny is, for the first time in history, the young people are so much more involved in health and wellness than ever before. So if there was ever a right timing, I mean, you got the old, you got the young, and then you got my generation stuck in the middle, and so some of us are in and some of us are out, but you got in front of us and behind us, so what does it matter, right? Generous rewards. I mean, I guess I only get one type of paycheck at work. That's coin operated. They put a coin in, and I spin the circle for an hour, right? I do my little accounting job, and then it runs out, and they put another quarter in, and I spin the other way. And I don't always like what they have to say, but I always do what I'm told, because you know what? I need my coin at the end of the week. So this one you get 8, I think it's up to 9, and they said they're even working on a 10th way to make money. Is that a good thing?
Yes.
Okay, because one's not working for me either, so for those of you who know, I'm leaving my job. So that's called commitment. And a proven system, guys, that's something we're gonna have to show you one at a time as a group, but this is a system that works. And so stay connected, make sure you're on the calls, make sure you're doing what you need to do, and you're gonna see that the system is there. And if you're not finding it, look a little harder, trust me. So here's another great video that goes into the products, guys. It's really important.
Did you know that most nutrients are poorly absorbed within the body? And while advances in technology seem to be a daily occurrence, significant advances in how nutrition is absorbed within the body has made very slow progress. Until now. MicroLife Nutritionals by Vasayo features advanced non-GMO liposomes and micronutrient encapsulation technology to ensure your body is getting the maximum benefits of the nutrients it absorbs. These revolutionary products consist of MicroLife Core Essentials Microcaps, an exciting daily multivitamin and trace mineral complex, specially formulated to fill in nutritional gaps. Build your foundation of health with Core Essentials. MicroLife Energy Microgel for a boost of natural healthy energy. One spray of this gel and you'll be able to feel its natural energy begin to bring new life to your day. MicroLife Neuro Microcaps help support healthy brain function and mental clarity. It's like a well-balanced meal for your brain. MicroLife Renew Microgel support a healthy inflammatory response throughout your body. It's like yoga for your inner health. MicroLife Sleep Micromist, a non-habit forming formula that helps you prepare your mind and body for that restful night's sleep you've been dreaming of. With MicroLife's proprietary liposomal delivery system, your body can now maximize the absorption of these life-changing formulas. With Vasayo, the difference is in the delivery, and that makes all the difference.
All right, so guys, I would tell you this. In fact, we even have some people here tonight who could probably tell you the science side of this better than anything else, and here's what I'll tell you. Because I don't know any of it, but if somebody asks me a good question, I know to direct them where they need to go. And that's what you really need to know to be successful in this business. You don't need to know the science. In fact, you don't need to know much because there's so many people here who are here for you. Just like doing these meetings. Anybody else love to stand up and talk in front of crowds? Okay. That's higher than the average. 2 in the room is higher than the average, but the truth is, that's what a team is about, guys. And if you never reach that point, then we're always going to be there for you in that regard. And so we come together. So you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself, right? So there's something you really don't like to do, make sure you let us know. We're going to be there to help you out. So disruptive science, I mean, if you do any homework at all on nutrition, you'll know that this is disruptive. I've yet to talk to anybody who thought they had anything to say, and when I was done, they weren't like, what'd you say? I'm like, listen, I don't know a lot, but I know there's something different here, and let's look at it together, right? So standard supplements don't deliver. I think that's a pretty obvious one, and I'm not supposed to use any words, but we all know about the gold, right? So taking it in one end and it comes out gold on the other side, right? Gold, I mean, I'm not trying to say what I'm supposed to say, but and that's your money coming out. It should be green, but it's not. So we understand that the supplements don't deliver. Standard supplements, that's the bottom line. So liposomes, this one is life changing. So I didn't know what a liposome was until a few months ago, even though I have a whole bunch of them in me, right? So I had no clue. So I still don't really understand them really well, other than it's a fat cell with some nutrition in it. Kind of looks like me, right? And, although I'm losing them down 35 pounds.
All right.
So, yay, Vasayo. So it's a fat cell with nutrition inside, and what that allows it to do is it allows it to transfer through your body, through your digestive tract, without being assaulted by your digestive tract. It allows it to go up to your cells and actually drop the little nutritional content into the cell, and actually keeping the cell, and I'm going to use Michelle's word from corporate, supple, because I'm not even sure what it means, but it sounded good. It sounded healthy, and I think what it does is it just keeps it useful. And anybody here used to be more useful?
Yes.
Okay, because I am going blind. 44 is not a good age, right? So, whew, I'm fighting the glasses thing. So, core essentials. Guys, I can tell you a story with this one. My wife has one, I have one, it's just, I think if you take the time and you follow through with these products, you're gonna be amazed at what you see, and then you'll have your own. I think it's really that simple. I think the thing that impressed me most with this was, not only was it loaded with nutrition, but they understand the mineral side and how you can put all the nutrition you want into a multivitamin, but the answer is real simple. If you don't coordinate with the absorption side, then again, it just comes in and out. And so the thought process behind this, added to the liposomes, it's almost too good to be true.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, good. Just checking we're still here. Yeah.
Why don't you tell them how you backed up, whether they were effective or not?
Well,
Just go ahead.
we're not good
I
at
know
that.
that, just throw it out there.
Okay. Anyway, so the neuro guys.
Throw it out there.
No, we'll tell the neuro story. So guys, this is the neuro. My son takes it. I take it as well. I would tell you that my wife would probably be a better judge. I can't tell you how it affects me until one day I went and sat down with a really high-powered accountant that does these crazy audits and stuff, and he was telling me about these big firms that he runs and the guys in their desks and how their look at their desk tells you what's going on in their head. And my wife will tell you that my desks have been a mess, and I can tell you where the third pile of the thing underneath is, and I know where everything is, but you don't want to look at it. And you surely would come over my house, she would hide it all before you got there. And when I walked back in after lunch, and I was impressed with my own desk, not because somebody told me to be clean, but because my desk was organized, that was the day that I realized something was changing. Okay, because when you look at your desk and you think, wow, he said the inside of my head looks like that desk, and I know what it used to look like, and it looks a lot better than it did. It's not perfect, I'm not saying that. Okay, there's just a ton of great stuff in here, guys. The energy, so what I can say is I did a 4-hour sleep on a 2-day trip, and had to drive home because most important to me was to sleep next to my wife and kids. And I may admit to taking 5 or 6 squirts, but I drove back from Tampa on 4 hours of sleep in 48 hours. And if no coffee, no anything, I just took some squirts, and before I knew it, I got home, and 2 hours after I got home, because that's a 4-hour drive for me, I still couldn't sleep. And it was good, clean, you're not shaking in the car, and most important, it helps your brain focus. There's so many good parts about it, I can't even go into it. This is the one, like I told you before, that's affected me the most. A great night's sleep, I think, has affected everything. I think it still has affected my mind. I think it's affected so much. And when I learned about this one and the cleansing process that actually occurs while you sleep, when I'm watching Dr. Emmerich and saying, wow, you mean it's helping clean out my brain, right? God knows how foggy and clouded it was. Not only was I not sleeping, but I wasn't taking the right nutrition, and obviously whatever I was taking wasn't working very well anyway. So, and I can see so many differences. This product has changed my life. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, too.
The Renew. Guys, this is the #1 selling product in the business. I mean, it just works. Inflammation, as I've learned from many people, and some very, very special people in my life, inflammation is the downside of it. It's the cause of so many things in our body. And if you could just reduce inflammation, I mean, you're gonna see differences. You're gonna feel differences. Your body, even if you don't see them, your body is different. Okay, it's like, you know, it's like you eat the right food, not because it instantly makes you feel better, but because you know it's good for you. Okay, and this one does a little bit of both. So you may feel it, you may not, but most importantly, you're getting rid of that inflammation in your body, and that's gonna make a difference. So, and I could go through the specifics in it, but guys, I said I'm not an expert. What I know is if you really want it, I get out the paper out of my business in a box, and I'll show you whatever you need to read, because I don't know, but I know it works. Okay, so here we are, MicroLife Nutritionals. Guys, this is a great product line, and it's one that's changing lives. It's changed my life. So, Vasayo. So we went through real quick the right timing. Direct sales industry has never been more mainstream and lucrative. So if you actually look at the industry, what you'll find is that it has had a steady growth, continually growing, because is anybody here looking around and seeing how many jobs are disappearing? Mm-hmm. Right, when you pick up the phone and you call the companies that you used to call, and first you got somebody, then you got somebody overseas, now you just get a machine. And then does anybody else feel strange yelling at a machine, or is it just me? That's not what I said! That's not what he said! Help! I don't know. Okay, so this is the right timing because the future's changing, and if we don't do something, if we don't change our futures, and you guys are expecting, you know, Medicare and all the other things that Social Security to be there, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not living in that delusional world, right? I'm watching what's going on. So social media and other technology, I mean, the app on this thing, guys, has definitely helped me get a few people in. I can't tell you how nice it is to keep track of all your leads, to be able to send something to somebody who says, oh, I want to know a little about this, boop, boop, and then it tells you that they looked at it. So I know they looked at it 4 hours later, and I'm like, aha, I know that video is 3 minutes long. How long till I call him? And I know. And I goes, how? You know, and I can talk to him, because I know he just finished watching it, because when I sent it to him, he didn't have time. But he took the time later, and I was able to communicate with him right after he got done. And that was great. So, leadership and disruptive technologies, an early window, the right timing. Guys, you know, we could go on forever. And I'm good at talking, so, well, I may not be good, but I'm a long talker, so we'll cut me off. Generous rewards. 8 ways to make an income. You know, it's funny in this business, because whether you're trying to get your product for free, maybe you just want to enjoy the product, and that's okay too. Maybe a couple $100 a month, maybe $100 a month would make a difference in your life. I don't know about you guys, but every dollar makes a difference in my life, okay? I looked at something the other day. If I sent my mortgage company an extra $185 a month, I pay my mortgage off in 15 years instead of 30. So how much does it make a difference, right? It's a huge difference. It does over time. Okay, so whether you're trying to make a little bit or you're trying to make a lot, that's up to you. That's the greatest part about being in business for yourself. You get to plug in how you want to plug in. You get to commit the time how you want to commit the time. And you're going to get results based on the things you do. This is not a free ride or a lottery ticket. And so we don't scratch it off and we're winners or losers. We scratch it off and we realize, you know what? I'm going to change my future. I'm going to learn and I'm going to earn and I'm going to have a better future. And like I told you, mine looks bright. And I'm sure all of you guys sitting here too look bright as well. Okay, so like I said, 500, 1,000 a week, a month or more. Again, we're not supposed to get into income, so I'm going to keep it short on that. Now, when we get into the Vasayo Rewards Plan, and this is where it starts to get confusing, guys, so I don't want you to get caught up in it. Just understand that when you get a customer involved, and the customers are the easiest part. My wife's been great so far at customers. She's just a little shy, she's an introvert, but she can get the customers because she knows if she shares some samples with them, they seem to sign up. That works pretty well. So there we go, right? They pay 20% for everything they do, all right? Not a bad deal. So you have to understand what customer volume is, but it's real simple. Essentially, they pay about 20% for the sales that they make. And I'll tell you that once a customer gets in, after they buy their second time, you can either ask them for a referral or ask them to get into business so they can refer to their friends and make money themselves. I think retail is a lead to the future business leaders in this business, because if you love the product, if you bought it 2 or 3 times, it tells you like it, right? If you buy something once, you don't like it. I buy stuff all the time and throw it right away because I can't stand it. But if you buy something and I buy it again, I'm probably brand loyal, and surely I'm going to refer it out to somebody. Like, well, I'd say the pizza place, but we haven't eaten pizza in 2.5 months. But, you know, the places that we eat, and by the way, I love Costco now because of all the health food. So Costco, if I'm going to send you to Costco because I love Costco, then guys, you know, that's the way it's going to work. Product introduction bonus. So this is front loading the business. Guys, when you get somebody in the business, you've worked at it. Anybody here got anybody in, or anybody here new for the first time and you want to know? When you get somebody in the business, they pay you. Okay? They're going to give you some front side money, and that money is going to be based basically on the size of the purchase that they make, as well it should be. Okay? So again, that's 20%. So they're going to pay you 20%. And actually, it used to be 10 and 20. They made it better again for us. It's nice when things change and they get better for us, right? They go in our direction. So rank advancements, we looked at this, guys, and some of the numbers are almost ridiculous. All right? That's what I first looked at. And then I started really looking at this business, and I said, well, wait a second. So if I set myself a 2 or 3 year plan, and I set the time aside, and I make a commitment, I reset my priorities, why can't I be a diamond? Why can't I be a blue diamond? Why can't I be a black diamond? Why can't I? Why can't you? Because if you stay the course, you're going to get there. You're going to stay at your job for the next 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 years, depending on where you are in life. I mean, why not? Why not stay the course? This one has a retirement plan that pays, you know, unlimited. And we're making friends and we're having fun, and that's my favorite part about this. So, team commissions. This one is, as you learn to understand your legs, and we'll go through it a little bit more as we move along, I'll show you a little bit better. You know, based on 240 points on one leg and 480 points on the other leg, they pay you $25, okay? So we'll get into that. The benefit with this one is your upline and your downline work together. We each have a leg in common, depending on who's in your tree and where they are, but you have a beneficial leg where you work together, and you have one where you work by yourself. Again, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself, right? So that's a great thing. The team matching bonus is really cool, because that's really what shows you got to be dedicated to the people that you get in this business. You need to sit down with them, help them make a list, help them do the things they need to do to get started, because this is the one that's going to pay you the most money. Because each one of these that you sponsor a person, they're like a little store. Okay, and the more that store makes, the more money you make. So when you get somebody in, I want you to love on them. I want you to treat them right. I want you to help them do what they need to do to make them successful. Because the more money they make, the sooner they retire from their job, you're next, right? And that's what it's about, right? It's about helping other people. So, now shooting back over just real quick to the Rankus Manus. When I see 100,000, 200,000, 400,000, 600,000 as some of the bonuses, we all get that at work now, right? Everybody? Yeah, I didn't either. I just figured I'd ask. I figured maybe somebody was getting lucky, but we can here, okay? They have leadership bonuses. There's just so many different ways. It's hard to go through them all. Now this is what the tree looks like. Everybody says, well, what's the tree? I don't understand. Doesn't matter. We'll get it to you. We'll figure it out. We'll sit down with you one-on-one, and we'll give you a quick one here. So if you get into business, you want to put one person on the left and one person on the right. Now in this scenario, you'll see that there's a few extra people on the left side. That's probably the leg that you have with your upliner. So they're going to put somebody in your business. You're going to go, how did somebody get in my tree? I just got in. I don't understand. And if that happens, call and say thank you. Right? Say thank you, because that's what it's about. So this is how they generate cycles, as each person generates volume. Like we got in and got a founder's pack, and we pushed up volume. Okay, so the volume goes up, and then the 240, 480, they call it, is it a 1 2/3? I don't know if I'm saying it right, so you don't have to be a pro to do this. Isn't that great? You can be an amateur, and you can still have a good time. So anyway, what I really know is that the commission's max out on this at $27,000 a week. Is that somewhere down the road? Listen, I'm happy with $500 a week, then take it to $1,000 a week, then take it to $2,000 a week. Even if it starts at $100 a week, it's still extra income that's coming in, and that's what it comes down to. So a 240, 480, we'll go back into it in a one-on-one situation if needed, which I'm sure it will be. Now this is the power of 3. And again, this is the 9th way of making money. And this is how they're really helping you for helping the people in your downline. So when somebody comes in, what did I say? We're going to love on them. We're going to sit down with them. We're going to help them make a list. We're going to figure out why they're doing this. And then we're going to help them to go and talk to some of their people, okay? We're going to help them to go talk to some of their people. And when they get their first person on their left and their first person on the right, they're going to give them $50. Now, when they help the person on their left get one on their left and one on their right, and then the person on their right, one on their left and one on the right, they're going to give them an extra $100. Now that's in addition to the product introduction bonuses. That's in addition to the other bonuses. This is a thank you from Vasayo for saying, hey, understand that this is about loving on the people and caring for the people that you put in the business, and to show you and make it worth your time. Maybe you got another job. Maybe, maybe something else going on, but you know what? You're going to put the extra in and you're going to get the extra out. Thank you. So that's what it says to me. Maybe that's not what it says in there. But I'm not going to follow the rules, guys, in case you don't know, right? But I know how to follow these rules. So rank advancements. As you move through the charts, you're going to see the stars on there. The one that's the biggest for me really is gold. So I saw the Founders Pack as a great opportunity, and I said, guys, I'm going to go gold, and I'm going to leave it in the dust. And if it takes me a little while, that's okay, because see, we got into the Founders Packs, and even if it takes us a year or two, that money's not going away. And we're going to be able to earn a great deal of income based on our work, and that's just extra money. Okay? Now, the trip that they're going on, I think it's this week. They may be on the trip right now. So I missed it, guys. And obviously you guys are here too. We all missed it. Okay? So we set a goal. If we miss it, what do we do? Anybody? We set a new goal. We don't cry about it. We don't give up. We don't take it personal. We set a goal, we miss it, we set a new goal, and sometimes you're going to beat your goals and sometimes you're not. But it's okay, we're staying the course. That's what we're doing here. So the next trip is a diamond trip. I've experienced a diamond trip in the past, and I can tell you it's a great thing. Okay? This year I think it's Mexico, and I think next year they're already planning Hawaii. And Dallin, and I can only speak about Dallin, is first class. When they paid for the tickets, I thought that was great. When they paid for the hotel, I thought that was great. When they paid for the rent-a-car, I started to feel like that was a little unusual. When they gave me a bunch of cash, I knew it was something wrong. When they paid for the luau and breakfast, it was just ridiculous. It was like, wow. When they say thank you, they know how to say it. You work hard, you deserve the rewards. That's what it's about. So knowing this one with the rank advancements as you move up, that guys, it's worth it. It's worth being dedicated. The time you sit on the couch and you get back up and you say, oh, I gotta do it, and you do it, it's gonna be worth it in the end, because hard work is, and this one for sure. So a proven system. We have great field leaders around here. If you guys haven't felt the love in this group, I don't know what to tell you. You must have just got in today, or this must be your first meeting. Because the excitement and the love that comes off of this group, and the phone calls and the interaction, it's brightened up my life. Forget about Vasayo. I'm a happier person just being around everybody. Vasayo is just a great benefit. I mean, you add it all together, and that's the excitement I was talking about. That's the feeling that's coming from inside me, like when I told you at the very beginning. That's woke me up. And you got to immerse yourself in it, but when you get in, you're going to see. It's just an amazing thing. It's nice to be around people that make you feel good instead of people that make you feel bad.
Yes.
So, and for my sister-in-law, that's why I'm quitting my job. Anyway, all the tools, training, and support you need, free, the free app, connect with your personal sponsor, participate in the webinars, and attend all the local, regional. Okay, guys, so Dallin is coming here in a few weeks. Okay? If you're new here tonight and you don't see what you think, come out and look again. You've got to look a couple times. Nobody can expect you to take all this information in at one time. But guys, if you are in, you got to go. It's worth going whether you're new. It's worth going if you've never been to one. It's worth going if you're already in. Listen, stay plugged in. It's the most important thing you can do. I speak from experience. Stay plugged in. Sometimes we come to give the meetings. Sometimes we come to listen to the meetings. Sometimes we come to learn. Sometimes we come to support the other people that are making us feel good. I can come up with a million reasons, but I better flip the chart before I take too long. So the road to success, guys, and you could actually put Adams Road, and that's how I feel about it when I look at this every time. Okay, when I get in my car and I understand why I'm doing this, and your name fits right there. So just insert name right there, and it's your road to success too. All you got to do is care about it the way these products and business will care about you. So what's next? Where do we go from here? So if you're not in, okay, you got to enroll in the business. All right, we love you either way. There's no pressure. If you didn't see enough information tonight, come out to another one. Maybe one night isn't enough. Maybe you need to come 2 or 3 times. Maybe you want to get on a training call with us and learn the love that's going on this team and see all the things that are going on. But if you did, and you see what I saw when I first saw it, is enroll in the business. So you place your first initial order. I can't tell you what to order. If you're looking at it from the health side and you say, okay, I need this and I need this and I'm willing to try it, it's a great place to start. Right? Every place is a great place to start. I looked at it as a business, and I've been in and out of businesses my whole life. And when somebody told me I could buy the most stuff and get the founder's kit options and do that for $1,500, I almost left because I didn't believe them, right? Because I've never started a business in my life for that kind of money, right? I've owned title company and ATM, and you could run down the list of them, and they all start with 5 zeros behind them, and most of them 6. Okay, they're normally 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, and a lot of times I went out and hustled and borrowed and scraped together and took on investors, did whatever I could to get the money together. And so to be able to start a business, to have all the backside taken care of for you, I mean, that's your decision of what you look at. For me, I know it made sense. I know where I'm going. I hope you guys know where you're going, and so you make the decision that's best for you. To me, the Founders Quit is what I did, and somewhere in the middle, whoever brought you tonight, we'll be glad to show you the little differences, and if it comes up, I'll show you as well. So sign up for your customer loyalty. What you don't want to do is forget the product. The next thing you know, you started taking it, and I guess my kids took a little more than I thought, because my wife and everybody's eating it, and I ran out, and I ended up in an issue, and I was slumping because I had no energy because of the microlife, and so I ended up calling up, thank God, somebody else on my team and buying a box off of them. I said, dude, I can't wait 3 days until it gets here. I need a box today. Okay, and I'm coming over. So you sign up for the loyalty program because you need to stay plugged in. The product needs to come in your system. Okay, that's what it is for me. And if you're building a business, you're setting yourself a 24-month goal anyway. For health, you're never going to get off. But for the business, you need to set yourself a real goal and sign up to your customer loyalty. Log into your back office. Logging into your back office is something that somebody should walk you through. If not, I figured it out by myself. I just went on there, I typed it in, and I just started clicking on buttons until I was done clicking on buttons, and then I knew, right? Download the Vasayo app, and there's, on the back office, there's a training for the Vasayo app. It's the last one on the left. If not, it's in multiple places. Watch it. That thing is ridiculous. It's amazing. It tracks so much stuff. There's stuff I haven't even figured out that it does yet because I can only use so much of it, right? But that's great. So join the Vasayo Facebook page. Plug into your leaders' calls and webinars. There's so much going on with these guys every day. And the good thing is, if you miss a call, you run your app, boop, there it is. They can listen to the call. Okay, it's a great thing. Okay, so these are your product packages. As a customer who wants to get in on the basic kit, they're going to give you one of each. The brand partner, which I think is the basic if you want to start as a business, you've got to at least get a brand partner kit. That's going to give you one of the products, one of each product. But don't have a wife because she'll take them from you and then there won't be enough. And then it gives you one Renew to share and it gives you samples. Samples of the sleep and samples of the energy. Both are really good, okay? And as you move up to the different the different packages, you're going to see there's just more of it. A Flemmy like us, we really need 2 neuros, 2 micros, 2 renews, sleep, 2 sleeps. All right, we need a lot, okay? That's just us, okay? And my daughter is just not old enough to take it yet, but trust me, she would be, okay? So you figure out where you fit in. You figure out as a business what it's looking like for you, and that's really your decision. I can tell you they're all good decisions. You can't go wrong. So Vasayo marketing tools. This leads back to the business in the box. I would love my wife to come up here and tell us about it for a second, and maybe she will. So the business in the box. Come on, babe.
Come on, babe.
So what's the business in the box?
All right.
All right.
Business in the box.
This is my beautiful wife.
Hi, I'm Myra.
Hey, Myra.
We got a box. We have folders with names in it, and everything is there, like the neuro, the multivitamin, the energy, the sleep, the renew. And we have in the box everything you could possibly need: pencils, blank paper,
Applications.
So, and if business cards, so in case we meet with someone, we are prepared to show them, give them information and everything they need so they could start enrollment sheets and everything. So it's basically Vasayo in the box.
So
Thank you, Myra.
very important. Very important. So if you're going to be in business, you got to be prepared, right? So you got to have the products. You want to take the products. You want to get yourself in the back office, get educated, plug into the system, and get yourself your business tools. I mean, anyone here in business, you got to have business tools. You got to, if somebody asks a question, I don't know everything, so what do? I refer to the tools. See, that makes me an expert because I got the tools, not because I know everything. Isn't that easier? To me, that's much easier. Now, the action plan. This is the one, guys. So Frank told me a story. He says, if you want to hide something, hide it in a book. Nobody will look there. Open this book up. It's really short. There's lots of pictures. Okay, it won't take that long. Fill it out. Use it. If you're done reading it, read it again. Okay? It's really, really, really important. It's actually inside of that one. You guys. I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you. It's much more fun. I'm a smart something. And it's not smart. It's just, anyway. So it goes through the most important things. I don't want to go through them with you. I think I'm taking too long as it is. But guys, this book is the roadmap to success. If you get in this book and you're plugging into your leadership, what you're going to find is the answers you're looking for. Okay? So between us and that. Now the Blue Sapphire celebration. We just missed this one. But again, we're going to find out the next date. Who's into setting ourselves a goal for the next one?
Oh, yeah.
This team's going.
Okay, guys, wait a second. Every hand in the room should be up. Okay? That's okay. We're going to start over. Hi, my name's Adam Rand. Okay. So this is the one, where's this at? Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Guys, we're driving. Let's go. I've actually been there. It's a nice place. So Jacksonville on April 29th. And May 1st. This is the one that matters. Yeah. Okay. So May 1st, guys, Dallin Larson, who by the way happens to be an amazing person. Come down, say hi, take a look at what's going on. Again, if you didn't get it up tonight, then you want to see a second. You're going to want to see this again because I probably messed it up. I'm a lot of things. I'm not a professional, but you got to look, right? They'll probably do a much better job. Let's see. Oh my gosh. So the Paris. We've decided to make it a vacation. So we're going for the grand opening. We're going out there on Friday night, me and the beautiful wife. We're going to vacation the weekend, and then Monday we're going to go and we're going to enjoy the Vasayo grand opening. Because right now, guys, it's in a soft launch. So the company's really not even open, right? Isn't it nice to be in early, to be in the right place at the right time? Everybody always talks about the right place at the right time. Welcome to the club, okay? Because the company legitimately hasn't even actually opened yet. We're just in a soft launch, okay? So I think that's it. I think I'll shut up now.
No, let's see that part. Okay.
Yes, no? Oh, look at that. See, I told you I'm not an expert.
All right.
I messed it up. Hold on.
Go back one. Hey,
Up
one more.
and
Nice.
Ta-da!
Get ready to dance, Adam. There you go. Oh! Good.
The next Jody, let's go. Alright, so I just watched that and thought of another reason why this is so important to go, guys. So I'm always talking to people who said, you got somebody here, you got somebody there. So I'm going to go and I'm going to collect every Vasayo card from every person I can talk to. When somebody says, do you know somebody there? I'm going to call that person up. And I'm going to say, hey, I got somebody. You got a meeting in your local area? Because now I know where they are. And I can say, hey, can I have somebody come to your meeting? Right? If somebody might downline says, oh, I need somebody in, what is it, CV Valley, California, where we couldn't find a meeting. I'm going to have the business card of somebody nearby there. I'm going to call them up. So there's lots of reasons to go, right? Your future is created by what you do today. So again, guys, I'm going to say this ain't a lottery ticket, okay? But we all understand that we go to work, we get paid. The difference is we get paid what they think we're worth instead of what we're worth. So that's what we're doing here. So dreams delivered here, Vasayo. And I think that's it, guys. Awesome.